My name is Lisa Giles, and I'm the producer of the event today and the founder of the Richmond Film Network, where we're all about nurturing local creatives and supporting their collaborations in film and giving them a platform to share their work. We've completed a season of our short film series where we showcase local and global filmmakers with monthly screenings at the Bowtie Movie Land. We've also hosted monthly screenwriters labs where each month we workshop screenplays written by local writers. And that's how we have arrived where we are today. In December, our lab workshopped Twisted Tales, episode 11, This is the Night, written by Danny Bryan. Danny, where are you? Danny, our author, is right back there. And the group of peer critics loved it. They couldn't stop raving about it, so we decided we had to bring it to life and share it with the public audience so we could get some feedback from you guys. So hopefully, the hope with any screenplay is to bring it to life and to produce it into a film. So ultimately, that is the hope. Our Screenwriters Lab has read a few of Danny's episodes in the Twisted Tales series, and this one we really loved. A little bit about Danny. He is passionate about filmmaking with a love of every aspect of the craft, from acting, stunts, directing, producing, and above all, writing. Since 2018, he has been honing his skills as a versatile writer, exploring various genres while particularly relishing the creation of horror stories and period pieces set in the vibrant era of the 80s and 90s. A proud native of Southside Richmond, Danny is delighted to contribute to and be a valued member of the Richmond Film Network. The production team that we have today is Pure Artistry Productions, directed by Jaclyn Vames, the redhead over there. So we thank them all for being here and capturing the moment on camera and audio. And our cast today are all talented actors I admire, and I've had such a joy working with them over the last 3 weeks where they have been rehearsing and perfecting this performance, and I know you're gonna love it as much as I know you're gonna love the script. Let me introduce them to you. First up, we have DeMarion Williams as Landon. DeMarion. DeMarion is an actor, singer, and performer based in Roanoke, so he has traveled a bit to be here with us today. He has a passion for bringing stories to life, and he is dedicated to pushing the boundaries of his craft by exploring new ways to connect with audiences. Whether stage or screen, he looks forward to creating something special with each production. He's performed in theaters in his region with credits at Mill Mountain Theater and Addict Productions. His favorite things to do outside of acting are hanging out with his friends, working out, and photography. Next up, we have Corben Draper as Brad. Corben fell in love with acting from a very young age and decided to make his passion his career. He refined his acting skills with the help of theater, music, and dance teachers at, how do you pronounce that high school? Tuacahn High School and Performing Arts in Utah and the Burton Center for Performing Arts here in Virginia. Corben has made several appearances in film since his debut in 2023 as Shane from Antares. He has also starred as Noah in The Real Deal and Joey from Grandma's Dead. In addition to film, he has performed several different theater productions from Virginia to Utah. He hopes to share amazing stories throughout his life and make someone smile in the process. Next up, we have James Trani as JP. James graduated with his degree in theater performance from Randolph-Macon College in Ashland. This Paul Dano, Skylar Gazondo type is focusing his talents on dramatic acting and developing comedic characters in film and television. Next up, we have My-Yor Corley as Mikey. My-Yor is a dedicated storyteller who swam all the way to Richmond from his home of Alligators, Florida. Though he usually writes and directs behind the scenes, he is excited to be an actor for today's performance. My-Yor is also a regular attendee of the Richmond Film Network Screenwriters Lab. Next up, we have Carlo Taormina as Ethan. Carlo is an actor, writer, filmmaker, and former comedian trained extensively in drama and comedy. His multifaceted career began at age of 12 when he was cast as Drake in his local city production of Honk. He eventually graduated to local and then nationwide television commercials. Carlo soon started booking roles in feature films such as Field of Lost Shoes and Master Plan. His appearance lends itself well to military roles, The Boy Next Door, medical settings, as a funny goofball, and in roles demanding physical fitness. Next up, we have Tricia Dumm as Anna. Tricia Ann is a filmmaker and photographer from Fredericksburg. Her passion began in childhood, making stop-motion short films and music videos. Since then, her love for the arts has taken on many forms, giving her experience in writing, acting, and performing original music. Her creativity serves a dedicated purpose, telling stories that challenge the world both socially and emotionally. Next up, we have Daniel Adams playing two roles, Fred and Randy. Daniel is a developing actor based in Richmond who began studying under the guidance of Russ Randall at Final Act Drama, where he fostered an understanding of character development and storytelling. He is trained in mixed martial arts, weapons handling, and has a keen interest in hunting and fishing, lending authenticity to action-packed roles. Daniel is eager to collaborate with other creatives to further his skills and contribute to the vibrant local art scene. He thrives on opportunities to practice, learn, and improve, embodying the spirit of continual growth and dedication to his craft. And last but absolutely not least, Liz Christmas as the narrator. Liz is an award-winning Mid-Atlantic actor of stage and screen who enjoys immersive, equilibristic, and mixed genre experiences. She is also modest and only gave me that single sentence to work with. She's absolutely amazing, and she joins us today from Maryland, so she's driven quite a ways to be with us today. Immediately after the read, we'll have a Q&A and take your questions for both the writer and the actors. The log line for the script today is up on the projection there. 4 peeping-Tom teens are in for more than they bargained for, especially when their neighbor is a bloodthirsty vampire. And can you guess who the vampire is on that stage? And now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, this is the night.
The Richmond Film Network presents Twisted Tales, Episode 11, This is the Night, by Danny Bryan. Revisions by Lisa Giles. Exterior, neighborhood roads, day. Landon, 13 and slim, rests on his bike. He wears classic Wayfarer shades and half-finger gloves with mesh backs. He grabs a cassette tape from his fanny pack and inserts it into his gray, 2-speaker battery-powered radio strapped to his handlebars. He presses play and rides. Superimpose, 1986. Brad, a freckle-faced 12-year-old with scruffy hair, wears matching sweatbands around his head and wrists. He grabs a cassette tape from his fanny pack and inserts it into his gray 2-speaker powered radio strapped to his handlebars. Mikey, a short, overweight 11-year-old, and JP, a 12-year-old Chinese American with an accent, all follow Landon's lead. They ride their bikes along the road, carrying baseball equipment in their backpacks. JP records with a VHS camcorder as he rides. Mikey eats a Twinkie. Without a care in the world, Landon rides with his legs spread eagle, while Mikey coasts downhill with no hands, performing a wave dance with his arms. Brad bebops to the music, and JP records their every move as the boys laugh and smile, pedaling along the sidewalk, single file. Exterior, park, baseball field, day. The 4 boys enter the park, approach the field, and abandon their bikes. They sprint onto the infield, drop their baseball equipment, then run to the dugout. JP brings his backpack. Exterior, dugout, day. JP, Brad, Mikey, and Landon sit side by side, giddy with excitement.
All right, let's see it.
JP pulls out a magazine from his backpack. Mouths drop. Eyes widen. The boys are in awe. Mikey rubs his hands together.
Here it is, my dad's magazine, the Jillian Jugs edition of Hard Play.
They lean in. JP opens the magazine to the centerfold, holding it up to display Jillian Jugs in all her glory.
She's like an angel.
She's better than an angel. She's a goddess.
I want to marry her.
Landon grabs the magazine, captivated.
Last one to the field has to marry Becky Robbins.
JP, Brad, and Mikey rush onto the field, but Landon is frozen. He closes his eyes and puckers his lips, leaning closer and closer to Jillian Jugs' photo. Suddenly, a baseball glove hits Landon on the head.
Come on, Turd Slurpee, let's play ball.
Landon takes one more look at Jillian, lays the magazine down, grabs the glove, and hops up. Exterior baseball field day. With Brad at bat, Landon stands on the pitcher's mound and gives his best commentator voice.
With 1 out left in the bottom of the ninth and a full count to the batter, can he deliver, ladies and gentlemen? He shakes off the first pitch. He starts his windup.
He delivers the pitch. Brad hits a foul ball.
Oh, foul ball. Let's try it again, folks.
Will you shut up and play ball? I can't concentrate.
I can't concentrate.
Landon delivers the next pitch. Brad hits the ball. It soars. Everyone watches it sail over a wooden fence and into a neighbor's yard.
And the Dodgers win! Yes! Can you believe it? This game is all over.
Landon slams his glove with anger. Mikey throws his glove at Brad as he rounds the bases. JP waits for him at home plate, then celebrates as Brad tags the base.
Losing pitcher gets the ball.
Shut up, ass pipe. Mikey, come with me and help me find the ball.
No way, I saw it. It landed in the creepy house's yard. My brother said a serial killer lives there.
My dad said it's where all the missing kids end up. He said an evil old lady cooks them up in a giant pot and eats them.
I heard a man murdered his wife there, and on every full moon, you can still hear her screams. Landon, be careful, you might not make it back.
JP and Brad high-five amid the taunts and chuckles. Landon stares at the creepy house. He looks worried. Exterior, Anna's backyard. Day. The door of the run-down wooden fence opens. Landon walks through, swiping away cobwebs and panning the unkempt yard for the ball. The decaying old house is a stark contrast to the newer, maintained homes in the neighborhood. Landon spots the ball.
There you are.
He picks up the ball and notices a very attractive woman in a tiny sheer robe standing in the window. This is Anna, 33. Both his jaw and the baseball drop. He creeps over to the window. Interior, Anna's backyard. Bedroom day. Anna sits in a shadowy, sparsely furnished room on a Queen's Anne-style chair and slowly pulls a stocking up her outstretched leg. A black cat with a skeleton key hanging from its antique collar lies on a matching chase lounge. Exterior, Anna's backyard. Day. Landon stares at Anna through her window, mesmerized. Brad, JP, and Mikey enter the yard through the fence. JP has his camcorder.
Landon, come on, let's go.
Landon looks at them, motions for them to be quiet, then waves them over. The boys approach quietly and look through the window as JP documents the adventure.
This is better than Cinemax at midnight.
Holy sh...
Brad has his mouth covered by Landon mid-sentence, and Brad removes it.
She's hotter than my math teacher, Miss Claire. My whole body's tingling. Is this what love feels like?
No, you moron. That's just all the blood going to your package.
Brandon grins and almost looks intoxicated.
Love is so cool.
Shut up, Brad. I saw her first. Besides, why the heck would she even want you?
You shut up, Landon. Why would she want you?
Just look at yourself. Now look at me. Mikey, who would she want more? Me, right? Ugh.
Mikey ignores them. With his eyes glued to Anna, he seductively bites his Twinkie. Brad and Landon shove each other. Interior, Anna's bedroom, day. Anna notices the boys watching her, but doesn't react. She grins with confidence. Exterior, Anna's backyard, day. The four boys tussle and jockey for position. JP is blocked, but holds his camcorder high to record.
Stop it before she sees us.
I said stop it.
They calm down and continue to stare at Anna through the window, watching as she blows a kiss in their direction.
Wow, she's looking right at me. I think we just had a connection.
No, she's gonna call the cops. I'm out of here.
Run!
Mikey, JP, and Brad flee the scene. Mikey drops his Twinkie. But Landon remains transfixed. Anna motions with her finger for Landon to come to her. Landon points at himself as if to clarify. Interior, Anna's bedroom, day. Anna nods yes and grins. Interior, Anna's house, day. Landon enters the house from the back door and walks into the kitchen. He cautiously looks around the dated and crumbling room, creeping through the kitchen and into the living room. It is as if Landon has stepped back in time. All furnishings match the Queen Anne style he saw in Anna's bedroom. Above the fireplace is a large, eerie 18th century painting of an aristocratic-looking man and woman elaborately dressed. Landon is captivated by the painting, which depicts a man wearing dark slacks, a white button-up ruffled shirt, and a long silver necklace with a decorative pendant. The woman wears a lavish dress and resembles Anna. The couple is accompanied by a black cat with a silver skeleton key dangling from its collar. It appears to be the same cat from Anna's room. Landon walks through the living room and enters the hallway. He creeps along quiet but alert. Suddenly, the cat darts past him. He is startled but continues to make his way through the house. Interior, Anna's bedroom, day. Anna approaches the open door to Anna's bedroom and finds her sitting on her chair. The curtains are now drawn.
Like what you see, handsome?
Excuse me?
You know, I get so bored in this house all alone. Every now and then I need a little attention. I'm sure a smart boy like yourself understands, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So what's your name, neighbor?
Oh, my name is Landon.
Oh, such a cute name. My name is Anna. So, Landon, what were you boys doing outside my window?
Well, we were playing baseball and the ball landed in your yard and I guess we saw you. Look, I'm really sorry. I know we shouldn't have been doing that. It'll never happen again. Please just don't tell my parents.
Oh, no, I'd never do that.
Oh, well, I guess I'll be going now.
Landon walks backward toward the door.
It was really nice meeting you. Okay, bye.
Leaving so soon?
Landon stops.
My friends are across the street waiting for me. Well, have a nice day, Anna.
Anna stands and drops her tiny sheer satin robe to the floor. She wears lingerie.
Do you really want to go outside and chase a ball around with a bunch of boys? Why don't you stick around for a while? I bet you'll realize everything's more fun when the girls get to play.
Landon gulps, tugs his collar, and walks toward her one step at a time. She grins. Suddenly, he falls through a trap in the floor. Interior dungeon, day. Landon lands far below on a pile of old whiskey barrels and hurts his elbow. Interior, Anna's bedroom, day. Anna stands over the hole. She looks down at Landon and laughs.
Oh no. Did you hurt yourself? Such a shame. And I thought we were going to have a little fun.
They look at each other through the trap door.
Hey, lady, let me out of here. There's gonna be so many people looking for me. I mean it. Let me out now.
Anna waves by and shuts the trap door.
Hey, are you crazy? Let me out now. Hey!
Interior dungeon, day. Landon is frantic as he scopes out his surroundings. Chains and Gothic torches adorn the stone walls. Some of the chains shackle skeletons wearing decaying clothing. Landon runs up the stone stairs to the only door. It's locked. He tries to shoulder it open. It's futile. He slides one of the whiskey barrels directly under the trapdoor and climbs it, trying to open the door. It won't budge. He bangs on it.
Somebody help me!
Interior, Anna's bedroom, day. Anna looks at the floor and grins. Her mouth opens, exposing fangs. Exterior, park baseball field, day. JP, Mikey, and Brad gather the last of their baseball gear, then mount their bikes. JP looks back at the fence and shakes his head. They take off. Landon's bike is left behind. Interior, dungeon, day. Landon lies on the floor and sleeps against the wall. He's now shackled to a short chain at the ankle. A long, faint wolf howl wakes him. He looks around. Another howl. He's alert now and scared, unsure where the noises came from. He tugs on the chains. The door opens to reveal Anna. She walks down the stairs and stands in the center of the room holding a cordless phone. Landon stands.
What do you want from me?
I want you to learn that there are consequences for your actions.
Any minute the police will be here. What are you gonna do then?
Anna grins and extends the antenna on the cordless phone.
No one will be here because you're going to call home and tell your parents that you're spending the night at your friend's house.
Not a chance. You really think I'm gonna do something like that?
Anna snarls and reveals her fangs. Landon's eyes widen. He gulps.
I know you will, because if you try anything stupid, you'll never see your parents or your friends again.
Landon is angry. He knows it's checkmate. Anna hands him the phone. He takes it and dials home.
Good boy.
Anna gives an ominous grin. Exterior, bus stop. The next morning, JP and Brad wait at the bus stop with several other kids, 11 through 13, when Mikey approaches, eating a Pop-Tart.
Hey, Mikey, have you seen Landon? Why isn't he here?
How should I know?
Well, he's always the first one here. Do you think he's all right?
Maybe that lady called the cops and he's in jail.
We're serious, Mikey.
Come on, it's just a joke. Relax, I'm sure he's fine.
He's never late for school. And we didn't see him again after we left the field, right?
That's because you ran away like a little girl.
No, I didn't. Hey, you ran too. Listen, we have to go back there and to that lady's house and find Landon right now.
Now? No way. I can't skip school. My mom would kill me.
If Landon's in trouble, we have to find him.
Maybe he got a ride to school. Maybe he's sick. Who knows? Look, if he's in class today, then we'll go look for him.
We can't wait that long.
If you guys are so worried, just tell his mom or call the police.
We can't.
What do you mean we can't?
Because we'll all be in trouble for peeping through the window.
Yeah, we'll go to jail for like 50 years or something.
Yeah, we'll all be in deep dookie. Do you want that?
Mikey gulps. The bus approaches from a distance.
That's the bus, Mikey. Come on, let's just school now before the bus driver sees us.
The bus heads toward them. The moment is tense.
Mikey.
The bus gets closer.
Fine.
They run away from the bus. Everything falls out of Mikey's backpack.
Crap.
Brad and JP laugh and run. Mikey grabs his books and Twinkies, then resumes his escape. Exterior park baseball field, day. JP, Brad, and Mikey rest on their bikes. Landon's bike is in the same spot he left it the previous day.
His bike is still here, right where he left it. He would never leave his bike and radio.
They look at each other, then at Anna's fence.
Okay, here's the plan. We go over there right now and look for Landon. If he isn't there, then we go home and tell somebody. Got it?
But we'll all be in trouble, remember?
Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
JP reaches his hand out for a pinky swear. Mikey solidifies it. Exterior, Anna's front porch, day. JP, Brad, and Mikey approach the front door. Their bikes lie in her driveway, overgrown with weeds.
Okay, Mikey, we'll peek through the window while you knock.
Why do I have to knock?
Brad punches Mikey's shoulder.
Just do it.
Yeah, Mikey, just do it.
Okay. You don't have to hit me, though. Man, I wish I had a Twinkie right now.
Brad vehemently gestures for Mikey to zip his lip.
I'm sorry I hit you. Now please just knock, okay?
Mikey knocks lightly on the door.
Did you see anything?
No. Knock harder.
Mikey knocks harder. He twists the doorknob, but it doesn't budge.
It's locked.
Hey, wait. The back door might be open. You guys thinking what I'm thinking?
Great.
Exterior, Anna's backyard, day. Brad tries to open the back door, but it too is locked.
I'm getting nervous, guys. Let's just go back and tell someone. 50 years in jail for peeping doesn't seem so bad right now.
Brad takes his plastic library card and slides it through the door to try and unlock it. The door pops open. He holds his card in his hand in the air and winks.
Hey, look at you. You finally used your library card for something useful.
Okay, JP, you wait outside and be on the lookout.
Why can't I be on lookout?
Shut up, Mikey.
Interior, Anna's house, day. Brad and Mikey enter the kitchen. They whisper as they creep along.
Okay, listen to me. You check the bedroom and the upstairs. I'll check the basement.
No way. I want to stay here with you. I'm not going anywhere by myself.
Mikey, I need you to do this for me, okay? We have to find Landon. Now stop giving me a hard time.
No way. I'm not going anywhere in this creepy house alone. I'm serious.
Fine, let's go. Follow me and don't make a sound.
The two approach the basement door in the kitchen and turn the knob slowly. The door opens and makes an eerie sound. Interior, dungeon, day. Mikey and Brad stand at the top of the staircase. They creep down the stairs, whispering.
Landon, you down here? Landon!
Brad sees Landon chained to the wall by his ankle.
Mikey, Brad, thank God. I'm so glad to see you guys. What took you so long? This crazy lady threw me in here. You gotta get me out of here.
Brad tugs on the chains, but he sees the large lock.
Where the heck is the key?
I don't know. It has to be upstairs somewhere.
Come on, Mikey. Let's go find that key.
Brad and Mikey turn around, nearly running into Anna, and they scream. Mikey runs upstairs screaming and flailing his arms, but Anna corners Brad.
Look, lady, we just want to get our friend and go home. You can't keep him here. We're sorry for looking through your window and coming inside. I promise you'll never see us again. We're sorry, right, Landon?
Yes, we're sorry, all of us.
Are you sorry? We're just sorry that you got caught. You boys are all the same, so full of hormones and only ever thinking about one thing. You know, you really should be more responsible.
My friend is outside, and if we don't return, then...
Anna shows her fangs and hisses. Brad trembles and closes his eyes in fear. Anna leans in to bite his neck. He pulls back his collar and sees a cross. She hisses at the cross. Brad opens his eyes, grabs his cross, rips it off, and puts it right in Anna's face. She pulls back in fear, and Brad runs toward the stairs.
Mikey, let's go! She tried to bite me! Her teeth are like a German shepherd! Mikey, where are you?
Exterior, street, day. Mikey and JP scream hysterically as they bolt down the street on their bikes.
Ah!
Interior, Anna's house, day. Brad sprints from the basement and into the kitchen. He runs toward the back door.
Mikey! JP!
Exterior, Anna's backyard, day. Brad runs out the back door and toward his bike. He mounts it and takes off. Exterior, Mikey's front yard, day. Mikey, JP, and Brad pull up to Mikey's front yard, exhausted. The boys drop their bikes and plop down to the ground.
That lady's a vampire!
What do you mean? Like Mandy in English class? Always wearing black lipstick and black clothes. You know the girl who always looks at you like it's your fault her life sucks?
No, dude. Not like some goth chick. Like she really is a vampire. I saw her fangs. She tried to bite me, and her basement looked like a dungeon.
Chains, dungeons, and biting? She's a bondage chick, man. Come on, let's go back with my camcorder.
No, I'm serious. She was about to bite my neck until I saw this cross.
Brad pulls out his necklace out of his pocket and shows it to Mikey and JP. Their jaws drop.
No way.
Suddenly, the three boys are sprayed with a hose by Mikey's older brother, Ethan, 19, tall, athletic. He wears a pair of Converse ERX 260 mid-tops, Wayfarer shades, and a New York Giants sweatshirt with the sleeves pushed up to the elbows.
Why are you three dipshits not in school?
Shut up, butt cork. Why are you at campus? I thought you hated being home.
It's spring break, ass funnel, and I couldn't go on vacation because I'm broke. So Dad said I can work around the house for some extra dough.
Mom didn't say anything to me.
That's because no one likes you, little bro. Haven't you figured that out yet? I'm gonna help Dad build the apartment above the garage so he can start renting it out.
Great. I have to deal with you for 2 weeks. Man, this sucks.
Look, little bro, that kind of attitude's not gonna fly. For the next 2 weeks, I'm running the show, capiche? Just don't get on my nerves.
Mikey starts to lunge at Ethan, but is stopped by Brad and JP.
Ethan, we need your help. Land's being held captive by a vampire.
Ethan rolls his eyes and smirks.
What?
A vampire!
Ethan sprays Brad with the hose.
What?
I said a vampire!
Ethan sprays again.
Stop it, butthole!
Ethan goes to spray him again, but no water comes out. He turns around and sees Mikey kneeling by the valve.
Listen to him. We're serious. It's not a joke, Ethan.
Is this like the time when you told me aliens abducted you? And there was this crash-landed ship and escaped through the woods and you met this friendly hot alien chick? But then when you made out with her before she teleported back to her planet Neptron, and she left you her number, but you can't call her until our technology catches up to hers?
Well, that might have been a lie, but we swear this is the truth!
Yeah, we need your help.
So tell his parents or call the cops. I don't have time for this crap. I'm going to the mall to buy the Top Gun soundtrack.
Ethan twirls his keys and hops into his black 1985 IROC Z28 T-top Camaro. The T-tops are out. The Camaro takes off in style. The V8 engine roars. Interior, police station, day. Two uniformed cops, Fred and Randy, both in their 40s, sit at the help desk. They look bored. Random staff, detectives, and police circulate. A mullet-haired criminal, 30s, in a sleeveless flannel and cuffs is escorted by a cop. JP, Brad, and Mikey run in. Fred holds a toy dart gun. It's loaded with an orange suction dart. A cupcake sits near them on the desk. The boys sprint to the desk, frantic and winded.
Please, sir, my friend has been kidnapped by a vampire.
We need your help before something bad happens.
Fred yawns and shoots the dart at the wall. It doesn't stick. Mikey makes eye contact with the cupcake. Randy notices and slides it away.
Did I hear you guys say vampire?
Yes!
Fred looks over at Randy.
Hey, Randy, these boys say their friend's been kidnapped by a vampire.
Randy and Fred laugh. Fred looks back at the boys.
Now, you sure it wasn't Frankenstein? Oh, wait, we already arrested Frankenstein. Couldn't have been him. No, that wasn't Frankenstein. It was some drunk homeless guy walking down the boulevard at 2 a.m. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Randy and Fred erupt into laughter. Fred catches his breath and grabs a pad and pencil.
Can you give a description? Did this vampire have a big black cape and a widow's peak hairline? Did you notice a Romanian accent? Woo!
Fred and Randy erupt into laughter again. JP storms out. Brad and Mikey follow. Exterior police station day. JP, Brad, and Mikey exit the station and see Ethan's Camaro parked directly in front. Ethan leans on the driver's side door, arms crossed. He wears a Top Gun t-shirt, an acid-wash denim jacket, and Converse sneakers. The boys approach as Ethan slides off his shades.
Let's go get your friend back.
Excited, the boys jump into the open T-tops. Ethan climbs in and fires up the engine. Danger Zone blasts from the radio as the Camaro peels off and the boys raise their arms in celebration. Interior, Mikey and Ethan's basement. Mikey, JP, and Brad sit at a table in the cinder block walled basement. Ethan plops a bag of garlic on the table. His acid wash denim jacket is replaced with a Vietnam era M52 Army field jacket with rolled up sleeves. He wears his shades and a thinly rolled bandana around his forehead. An unlit cigar rests in his mouth. JP's camcorder sits on the table. Mikey holds a Twinkie.
All right, boys, here's the plan. If you want my help, you have to listen to what I say.
JP smirks and leans toward Mikey to whisper in his ear. Ethan slaps the table with his telescopic hand pointer. The three boys posture up.
Now listen up and pay attention. Operation Transylvania takes place at 2000 hours.
Mikey, JP, and Brad look at each other, confused. Ethan removes his shades and rolls his eyes.
That's 8 p.m., idiots. Now here's the plan. First, we sneak in the back door. Then, we find her and stab her with a wooden stake. Then we find Landon, break the bolt with Dad's bolt cutters, get the heck out of Dodge, and report back to base camp. But most importantly, listen to me at all times, or Landon will become a 120-pound Bloody Mary.
JP films Ethan with the camcorder and gives him a thumbs up. Ethan rolls his eyes and shakes his head. Ethan adjourns the meeting, and the boys begin to prepare everything they need for the operation. Begin montage sequence. Ethan carves a sharp point at the end of a pool stick and blows the dust off. Brad threads a needle and string through the garlic. Mikey puts garlic and water in a blender. Brad and JP put garlic necklaces around their necks. Ethan places the sharpened pool stick into a sheath on his back, then slides on his shades. Mikey pours the garlic water into his squirt gun. Ethan spreads army green war camo paint across his forehead with 2 fingers. Mikey twirls his squirt gun like an expert gunslinger. In montage. The 4 boys stand in a circle facing one another and placing their hands out, one over the other in unity.
Transylvania!
Exterior, park baseball field, night. Ethan stands with Brad, JP, and Mikey, who rest on their bikes at the pitcher's mound and observe Anna's house with faces covered in war paint. Ethan holds a duffel bag. JP records the house with his camcorder.
Okay, this is her house.
More like her dungeon lair.
Maybe we should wait till tomorrow when the sun's out. Aren't vampires afraid of the sun?
Don't start, Mikey. We all know the plan.
Boys, this is the night.
Exterior, Anna's backyard, night. Ethan leads the way as he and the 3 boys creep to the back door. Ethan with duffel bag and JP on camcorder. They whisper as they speak.
Be quiet and follow me.
Ethan reaches for the door handle and cracks the door slightly ajar.
The door was unlocked. It's like she's
Daring us.
As the door opens, the cat hisses, startling the boys, then darts away. Mikey opens his mouth to scream as Ethan stifles the sound with his hand.
Shh, it's just a cat. Now, when we go inside, we're going straight to the basement to look for Landon. After that, I'll take care of the vampire.
I'm scared, you guys.
We all are.
Interior, Anna's house, night. The boys enter the house through the back door and go into the kitchen. Candles illuminate their way as they creep to the basement door, stopping in front of it to gather themselves. Ethan gulps, then reaches for the handle. He pushes the door open. It creaks. Interior, dungeon, night. Ethan stands in the doorway with the others directly behind him. He turns on his flashlight and they slowly descend the stairs, whispering.
Landon, you down here?
Hey, Landon, it's us. We're here to get you out.
The flashlight lands on Landon. He sees them and smiles, still chained to the wall.
You guys came back. Thank God. I didn't think I would ever see you again. Did you ever find the key?
We brought bolt cutters.
Well, hurry up before she hears us.
Where is she?
I don't know. Just hurry up and get me the heck out of here.
Ethan takes the bolt cutters from the duffel bag and cuts the lock. Landon removes the shackle and chain. Mikey, Brad, JP, and Landon have a group hug.
All right, boys, don't celebrate just yet. Now it's time to finish the job.
Are you crazy? She'll put us all in these chains. Let's just get the heck out of here.
We came prepared. Tonight we finish the job, so this never happens again.
Trust me on this one. You can't defeat her. Let's go.
All right, then let's do it democratically. All those in favor of killing her, raise your hand.
Ethan raises his hand, but no one else does.
Okay, it's now a dictatorship. Everybody follow me.
The five head upstairs. Interior Anna's house, night. The five creep into the living room. They pass the old painting over the fireplace. Ethan takes notice.
Let's make this quick, boys.
They move into the hallway. Landon points toward a door and nods. They form a huddle by the door. Ethan counts to 3 with his fingers, then pushes it open. It creaks. Interior, Anna's bedroom, night. The boys enter the room single file. A closed coffin sits on a casket bier. JP aims the camcorder and records.
There she is. She's in the coffin.
Are you sure? Brad, open it up.
I'm not touching it. Mikey, you do it.
Why do I have to do everything?
Open it, Mikey.
Ethan raises his stake high in the air, ready to strike as Mikey slowly opens the coffin. Anna lies asleep inside it.
Go ahead. Kill her.
Ethan takes a deep breath and grips the stake tightly. As he goes for the kill, Landon snarls, revealing his fangs. He grabs the stake and launches Ethan against the wall, who loses consciousness. Landon then grabs Brad and throws him across the room, neutralizing him. Mikey and JP make a run for it, but Landon vaults across the room and blocks the doorway. Landon grabs at the camcorder. JP makes a noble attempt to hold on to it, but can't.
No, not the camcorder.
The camcorder flies across the room and shatters against the wall. Anna sits up from her coffin and shows her fangs. Interior, dungeon, night. Mikey, Ethan, JP, and Brad sit chained to the wall. Brad and Ethan slowly regain consciousness.
Oh, my head. What the heck happened?
Landon's a vampire too. That's what happened.
The black cat emerges, walks over their feet, and rubs its body along their legs. The cat sits upright and stares at the boys. Ethan sees the skeleton key on its collar.
Guys, do you think that key can open these bolts?
What are you, a moron or something? Do you really think she'd be that stupid? You know, sometimes I think Dad's right about you.
Ethan shoves Mikey. Mikey shoves him back.
Coming here was your idea. What were you thinking? You said you had a plan. What happened to Operation blah, blah, blah? Why didn't you just call the police?
You tried that already, remember? They didn't believe you. I don't see you guys coming up with any other better ideas.
Anything is better than your stupid ideas. I don't even know why I listen to anything you say. You're about to flunk out of college, and now you're about to get us all killed. That's why Dad wouldn't pay for your spring break trip to Mexico, because you're selfish and irresponsible.
Take it back, Mikey.
No!
I said take it back.
No!
Mikey kicks at Ethan.
Stop it, Mikey. It's not his fault. We're not the bad guys. They are.
What do you mean they are? Landon's just under her spell.
Spell? Oh no, he's a vampire now. Didn't you see the bite marks on his neck? He's doomed. That's not Landon anymore, guys.
The basement door slowly opens. Landon descends the stairs and approaches the chained boys.
Landon, listen to me. You have to get us out of here. It's us, your friends. Just yesterday we were playing baseball, remember?
Well, why would you want to leave? Here you can become so much more. I mean, I've never felt so alive, and I won't perish like anyone else that walks the earth. I'm so much more than that now. Don't argue with destiny, boys. Embrace it. Embrace immortality.
You're brainwashed. Wake up. What about your family? What about us?
Landon hisses and shows his fangs in anger. The door opens again. It's Anna. She glides down the stairs seductively, her red heels leading the way. Her formal gown clings to every curve, and the boys can't help but stare. The cat scampers to her and prances along behind her. Anna holds a baseball and tosses it up and down several times.
Good evening, gentlemen. You're about to see what happens when you trespass. Again, might I add. Naughty boys. Too many hormones and not enough brain cells. Why is it that you young men can't resist the urge and temptation to see me? Did all the girls at school turn you down?
Anna looks at Landon. They both smile. She bites her lip and winks at him. Ethan and the others look on in disgust.
My uncle always said his ex-wife was a blood-sucking bitch, but you give it a whole new meaning, lady.
Anna hisses at Ethan, revealing her fangs. She rips the leather cover off the baseball, then lets it drop.
Open the door.
What door? Hey, what's happening?
Landon slides an antique chest across the floor to reveal a small wooden door. It's locked.
Don't worry, darling boys. You're gonna love it down there. I don't want you getting all cramped up in these chains. You need room to breathe and spread your wings. Down there, you won't be so restless. And you'll find a little surprise waiting for you.
Landon takes the skeleton key from the cat's collar and unlocks the shackles. Ethan looks at Mikey. Mikey looks down and shakes his head. Landon escorts them to the locked door in the floor.
That's it. Perfect.
Anna runs her tongue along her top lip. Mikey looks at Landon.
Landon, you don't have to do this. Remember who you were before this.
You boys should really have more pride. Do you want to go out begging?
Landon unlocks the door with a skeleton key and opens it. Anna is pleased as she watches. The four boys look down into the dark opening, which emits a low, rumbling growl.
Mikey, please tell me that was your stomach.
Get inside.
Suddenly, Ethan reaches into his waistband and pulls out 2 squirt guns. He douses Anna and Landon. Their skin singes and smoke rises from their flesh. Garlic water lands in Anna's mouth. She screams demonically and holds her neck. Landon shields his face. JP and Brad pull out their garlic necklaces and put them around Landon and Anna. Ethan and Mikey thrust Anna and Landon into the opening and slam the door shut. Ethan tries to lock it. The door bounces as Anna and Landon attempt to escape. Ethan, on all fours, bounces with the door, struggling to keep it closed.
Help me lock it!
Mikey, JP, and Brad help Ethan hold the door down. Suddenly, the wooden door bursts open and shatters, and the four boys are catapulted across the room. A loud, demonic scream emits from the hole. As Landon and Anna leap from the opening, their faces, bloodied and melted, have taken on demonic features. Their fingers and nails are now talons. They both march toward the four boys with their fangs drawn. The boys backpedal in fear, just as a loud growl erupts from the pit. All stare as a towering and menacing werewolf emerges. It wears the exact same clothing as the man in the painting above the fireplace, but stretched to accommodate the massive beast, it is torn to shreds. The necklace barely fits its muscular neck. The werewolf approaches the boys, Landon and Anna. All stare fearfully, trembling as they slowly retreat backward. The werewolf gets closer and closer until all are cornered and the werewolf's shadow eclipses their panicked faces. The werewolf raises its arms and roars. Exterior, neighborhood, night. A full moon owns the sky. It is quiet. The werewolf trots along an empty street. The powerful beast stops under a streetlight, which illuminates its bloody shirt. It scans the scene, then howls at the moon. Exterior, park baseball field. Day. 4 bikes sit alone on the pitcher's mound. Exterior street. Day. Officer Fred walks along the sidewalk with papers in his hand and approaches a utility pole. He staples a missing poster of all 5 boys to the pole.
Vampires. Son of a bitch.
Fade out.